Hello my sexy muffins and welcome back to another video. In this video we are going to be doing Dr. Gears with a creature created SCP researcher listener who is non-binary, gender neutral. So we're going by they, them pronouns. Hopefully I remember and say less you but say more they, them. And yeah, so let's do this. Let's do this. It's going to be a little bit of traits and a little bit of scenarios, so yeah, let's do this. Dr. Gears was put in charge of Listener. Listener was a creature created SCP researcher. They were good for the Foundation because they made creatures that help counteract SCPs, but sometimes they got a little out of hand, so Dr. Gears was put in charge of this SCP. Wait. Michelle. Edit and a disclaimer. You forgot to add a disclaimer. If you guys are seeing this and there's not a disclaimer, I obviously forgot. If you see this and there is a disclaimer, I obviously remembered. Back to the thing. He was having a meeting with them this day. So he goes to the office. They would meet them, and there they were sitting with a doll that was running around with 3 heads and razor sharp teeth, nipping at the pieces of meat that they were holding over their heads. That's a lot of theirs, but you know what I mean. He sighs and looks at them. Truth was, he did love them, and did not know how to show it. It was hard for him to show emotion. He lacked the ability to show emotion. Not because he couldn't feel it. He could feel it, and he just didn't fully understand it. Which he didn't understand his love for them. His love for them was unyielding. His love for them was so strong that he could not live without them. He needed them. Though he did not know how to express it, and it was frustrating. You know you are not supposed to do that, he says in a monotone voice. They look at him and smile. Hey there, Dr. Gears, they say with a smile at him. I was wondering when you would get here. You know I come at the same time every single week, you listener. Listener nods their head. I know, but it's still fun to see if you will ever be late one of these times, they say with a smirk. Dr. Gears shakes his head and sits down. So we need a progress report. Clearly you have broken one of your rules. They pout at him. Oh, come on, you're no fun, Dr. Gears. Haven't you ever wanted to live a little, create life, be God? They joke. And he just stares at them blankly, but did love how they would joke about such things and were able to be happy with it. No, I'd have never wondered what it would like to be create life. Though he really thought he would wonder what it would be like to create life with them in a more intimate way. Or scientific way if they did donors. They shake their head and smile at Dr. Gears. You know, Dr. Gears, I do like you a lot. But I can't stay here today. I got a date. They tell him, and Dr. Gears stops, the pen in his hand, crushing slightly, bending to it. It was a cheap pen, but still it was impressive that he was breaking it with his hand. And who would that be with? Dr. Iceberg, of course, they tell him, and Dr. Gears stares blankly. His research assistant, junior research assistant at that, had a date with his listener. He was angry. He did not show it, but he was angry. Well, that is nice. I guess I can push back our meeting to sometime in a couple of days, he asks, looking at them. They smile and nod and rush out of the office. Dr. Gears did not waste a single second. He knew that they would be seeing Dr. Iceberg now at this time, so he watches on the cameras like a hawk. There they were, running to Dr. Iceberg in the cafeteria and having lunch with them. Dr. Gears was livid, watching his junior research assistant with his listener. He was angry beyond belief, and he was plotting how to get rid of Dr. Iceberg. And then it hit him. His journals, that was it. Dr. Gears goes to the office and looks into Dr. Iceberg's journals. That had the answer to him. Dr. Iceberg was depressed. This was all too good. Trigger warning, there's going to be mentions of unalive and suicide and stuff. You have been warned. Do not go further in this video if that triggers you. I will touch on it as very lightly as possible. Very sensitive topic. You have been warned. And as he reads more, he makes his plan. He goes to the lab to get some untraceable drugs. It was easy for him with his clearance level. And then he heads to Dr. Iceberg's room, waiting silently. Once Dr. Iceberg was in, Dr. Gears uses the drugs, injecting them quickly. The needle mark would be so thin that no one would be able to notice it. And then he grabbed Dr. Iceberg by the neck and hung him. A dramatic pause. It was all too easy. And it made it look like he kicked the stool just in the right way that looked like he hung himself and suffocated. For better measure, he broke his neck as the way a rope would break someone's neck. No one would know the difference. Now it was Dr. Gears' job to comfort his darling. To make them know that they were okay, and that he was there for them, and that he would always be there for them, no matter what, that they belonged to him. He would do it again and again to whoever and whatever to keep his darling by his side. He just has to make a move much, much faster. Okay, so that was a bit darker than I thought I was originally going to make it. It was just off the cuffs and it just sort of happened. Suicide is never the answer, and killing the person your love interest is dating is not the answer either. This is obviously just for fun and entertainment, but not to be taken seriously, and we should not take seriously ending someone else's life for a partner. That is just crazy. Yeah, anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed. If you would like to see more, comment below. If you would like to see SCP playlist and stuff, I will have it at the end of the video and such, and I'll have links for Dr. Gears' other series where he's Yandere for Dr. Iceberg. If you want me to continue that, go watch that video, comment that you want another parts. I don't know, it's not doing the best video, but it is what it is. And for the Patreon outro, Wicked Brony, from the Witches, Warlocks, and Sorcerer tier, thank you, Witch Wicked Brony, you are awesome. And Gav from the Queen King's Majesty tier, Queen Gav, thank you, my first patron. And some art for the channel, thank you, you're both fabulous! I hope that you all enjoyed. And if you would like to see more, comment below. And yeah, more SCP, more stuff. I love requests. I will do as much of them as possible. I still have the ability to withhold them, and I hope that you all enjoyed and stay sexy on my sexy muffins. Bye-bye.